Okay, this is going to be a quick little video, hopefully. I got a Grizzly double-ended 12-inch sander. In the process of moving, I lost one of these handles. Needed to make a replacement. When I worked in the pattern shop, foundry had one of these. Never quite suited me, but it worked at the time. Always thought about making another one. The trouble with it is a little pattern like that, made out of wood. This is where a 3D printer works really well. A little pattern like this is kind of a pain in the butt to make, especially if you're only going to make one of them. So, and that's all I needed was one. So what I did, since I now have a 3D printer, and this handle has been bugging me for a long time. Just me, I guess. Anyway, so I 3D printed, designed it and 3D printed it on the computer, put it on a match plate. This is not the best way to mold it, but I can pour one or two at a time. Wasn't really concerned about casting quality or anything else, as long as I got a decent casting out of it. And okay, and this is also what it looks like when I poured it. This one will be melted down and made into a different casting, but look like that coming out of the mold. You can see a lot of porosity, not really surface porosity is what it should be called. Just sand grains, everything got washed through, and you can see here, that's why it's not the best way to do it, but it worked for what my needs were at this time. And like I say, this one will be melted down again. I just cast two of them because I could. This is the original part that I want to duplicate. It was probably molded about the same way. They probably poured bunches at a time because it is part of a machine tool. So using my pattern, I made the duplicate. A little bit difference here and there, but that's okay. Same setup. Reason it's not the best for molding this way is I don't know how well you can see it, but you can see where there's a lot of sand washed into here. But the quality of the casting is good, just because basically I poured down the riser, which I said is not the best way to do it. And it works. So if you want, let's take a look at where it goes on the machine, and I'll get right back to you. So the original one was here, just screwed on like so. Okay, and here's a replacement. Get it on there, and now I got the table so I can adjust it, and all four handles look the same, and now I don't have to have an issue with that funky looking handle that I had before for so long, and this works just fine now. So that's it for this video, and we'll talk at y'all later. Bye. Okay, and I almost forgot, I was going to show you a while ago I cast a angle block casting, and I did get it finished. So that's it. It machined up nice. It works for what I need it to. It's basically hand sanded after machining. I stuck it on a disc sander so I could get these faces nice and smooth the way I wanted them. It works for me for the type of work I do. It's basically plus or minus about 3 thousandths. As far as tolerance goes, that's about the thickness of a human hair, and that's fine for me. You can see, maybe, anyway, some areas, let's see, where was it at? There it is, even with the paint on it, you can see right in here where I had the problem with a little bit of shrinkage. riser was sitting up here, that's where I would need to increase the size of this riser, and I would have gotten rid of that. But other than that, it machined up fine. Looks good. So I guess this is truly the end of the video. So I guess that's about it. I guess I'll talk at you later. And you guys have a good one. Bye.